Is Edinburgh, Scotland the ultimate Christmas market in the UK? Well, aside from the historic setting, the markets are spread all over the city. So in this guide, we'll show you how to navigate the different locations and show you the highlights of each, including the key attractions, Christmas shopping and festive food. Plus we'll show you all the seasonal experiences and the best Christmassy venues to complete your visit. But does Edinburgh's Winter Festival make the good or naughty list? Come with us to find out. So although we visited in November 2024, this guide includes updates for the 2025 season.
So we are back in Edinburgh, one of my absolute favourite cities. I take any opportunity to come back here, but I'm literally a flying visit for one evening. Well, why come so far for so little time? Something that's been on the bucket list for a very, very long time. If you're going to do a Christmas market in the UK, pretty much Edinburgh is hard to beat. It's spread all over the city. So let's go check it out.
So the Christmas markets are free to enter and run from mid-November to early January, with the 2025 season dates being the 15th of November to the 4th of January.
So the temptation with the Christmas markets is they are spread out, so everyone would just head straight up to Princess Street and the big shiny distractions over there, but actually come out of Waverley and start on this side, because if you see behind me, this is actually the beginning of the Christmas Trail, and this is a bit that many people actually miss.
Now could not resist a little detour into the old town, but sadly did not have time to visit the castle for the nighttime light show.
Now, for any of you who follow our channel will know we did a York series at Christmas, and let's be honest, a medieval city at Christmas time is going to be pretty hard to beat. We didn't say it was the best in the UK, probably one of the best in England. Why? Because I think at the end of the day, Edinburgh is always going to win, hands down. Old Town, Castle, and just the scale of the markets here is no comparison really. Okay, so here's our guide to the Christmas market. So we are starting down here in East Princess Street, and we came in over here, and we're just about to do the trail along here up to the National and then up to the twinkly lights, the Starflyer and the Scott Monument. We're going to head over to the West End. This looks to be a little bit more geared towards the younger kids perhaps. And then we're going to come up into George Street. We've got the ice rink and the ice bar, and end back near the hotel, St Andrew's Square with the light trail and a possible visit to Santa.
Now this side of the markets, known as the Illumination Trail, is more focused towards Christmas shopping, whereas the main markets in Princess Gardens next to the attractions has more of a focus towards the festive food and drink. So this is the place you want to come if looking for that obscure Christmas gift or a secret Santa present. So if you can't find something unique here, well, you're in trouble.
Your unique craft stalls down here. Some festive fries, I think we'll do better than that, find something a little bit more seasonal. Excuse the train noise. And a bar and a giant snow globe. So this isn't what you might think, it's no crystal maze, and basically you just go in and they pump the snow up and you get a family photo in there, like you're in the snow globe. You get another photo booth there.
And for this year they've now been relocated to this lawn area to make way for the vintage carousel. And at this point it's worth taking another little detour.
So very easy to get distracted by the markets. We featured this in our very first Edinburgh video. This is University of Edinburgh School of the Divinity, but this hidden courtyard, many people just walk straight past, have no idea it's here. It's even better at night. So come up from the Illumination Trail and past the National, looking very pretty at night, castle behind us. We are now entering Princess Street, east side of the markets.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was very nearly tempted by the Dutch stroop waffles. We've got churros over here as well, but I think I'm going to hold out for a Christmas crepe somewhere, so let's keep looking. And now we are very much in the thick of it at the most popular spot. We've got German sausage, currywurst and chips, mac and cheese, grilled salmon, but what we've been looking for, tucked right under the wheel, the creperie. Going to give up, use my hands.
Now we'll put links in the description as always for everything we've covered in this video. However, to advise, the current pricing for the LNER big wheel is £12 per adult and the Starflyer £13.50 per adult.
And don't forget to go down the bottom where you have the famous glitter ball and also the illuminated Edinburgh sign. You have to go down from the bottom of East Princess Street Market. So, glitter ball finale for East Princess Street Markets. This is the main hub where most people seem to be going, but we've still got at least 3 more to do, so let's push on.
Now if you're enjoying this video, make sure you follow our Edinburgh Scotland series. So aside from our original video on an essential guide to Edinburgh, look out for our upcoming video on which is the best distillery tour to do in the city, and also the most unique places to stay, from the historic Virgin Hotel through to the contemporary W Hotel. But most of all, we please ask that you hit that like and subscribe buttons. It really goes a long way in helping support this channel and for us to bring you more videos like this in the future. Thanks so much. Now leaving the markets by the National and crossing over the Mound, we head from east to west Princess Street Gardens, walking to the far end in the shadow of Edinburgh Castle by the famous Ross Fountain.
So I'm not sure you even hear me over the banging music, but West Princess Street Market, what's that like? A complete contrast to where we've just come from. This is definitely geared towards the younger audience. The other end is definitely more for the adults. This is more sort of fairground type rides and fairground stalls. So we are leaving this and now heading off to George Street to go find the ice rink and, most importantly, the ice bar. Okay, so we definitely peaked early with East Princess Street Gardens, which was definitely the more adult orientated end. Just come from West Princess Street, definitely more family friendly, and now we've come up Castle Street. We're going to go a little look at the ice rink. Afterwards we will head out and do the Polar Ice Bar. So at the west end of George Street you will find the ice rink, should the mood take you. If you're feeling all wintry, if you want to ice skate here, check the prices tonight. It's £12 sterling for a child, £13 for an adult. Changes though vary upon the night and peak timing. Frankly though, I only like my ice in my drink, so I'm going to go to the Polar Ice Bar.
And on the way, pass through the ski lodge, which will not feature this year due to a larger, more improved ice bar.
Now to the east end of George Street, behind the Vintage Carousel, we also passed through the Ski Lodge bar, which I was beginning to wonder was the Polar Ice bar. I was going to be a little disappointed, but no, I am pleased to say they do have the real deal here. It is, as you'd expect, a proper ice bar. It's £14 to get in, 30-minute sessions, minus 8 degrees Celsius inside, with all the hand-carved ice furniture and decorations in there as well, and of course lots of lovely cocktails. You do, however, have to book in advance. It's completely sold out tonight on a Monday night, so I didn't book it because I didn't know if I would make it here. So definitely, if you want to do it, make sure you book in advance. So come full circle now down to the bottom end of George Street, coming onto St Andrew's Square. This street is brilliant for coming out drinking. There's loads of bars and restaurants all the way down here, but obviously Christmas time it's absolutely fantastic with all the lights. But there's one place you need to come to that really takes it to another level. That is the Dome. Please excuse the bells, very festive, but as you can see, the Dome equally gets into the Christmas spirit. It is a restaurant, we don't have a reservation, but it has a fantastic interior and a great bar, so let's see if we can get our way in and try and get a drink. So is it worth waiting 40 minutes in the cold to actually go in and get a drink? Well, very simply, unless you get in the main room and the main bar and the Dome and the Christmas tree, probably not. You get to wander around, have a little look, but it's a case of running, get your photos and get out. So up to you really. So made it to our final stop on the Christmas Trail, which is St Andrew's Square at the end of George Street and Santa's Winter Garden. But unfortunately, this is definitely geared towards the younger kids. And as you can see, it is actually now closed, probably because you come along to write your letters to Santa for being good, and I'm probably on the naughty list, so never mind.
Now sadly, this area will not feature this year, but you will still be able to do your letters to Santa at West Princess Street Gardens. Also brings us to the end of our tour, which I hope you found useful and conveniently right by our hotel, which was the W, a contemporary modern hotel that has raised a few eyebrows in traditional Edinburgh. With a great location at St James's Quarter next to Calton Hill, it's a perfect position to explore both the new and old towns. With a great choice of bars and restaurants with views out to the Port of Leith and an incredible roof terrace. But if you've enjoyed this video, please drop us a like, share with someone who might appreciate it, and let us know in the comments what's your top tips for Edinburgh Christmas Market. But for now, thanks for watching and hope to see you again soon.